dreaming. You went away too much. When I wanna realize. Almost giving up. Only thing left is trouble. Trust me now, she said I'm on the road, yeah, yeah. A roller coaster love go around. She like me most when I'm going down. She had the same when I come around. Hey, I like my change in a nice little way. You ain't know, well you know it now. Stay the same cause you hold it down. Now she's always singing.
Arriving on your concourse, no doors on the dry porch with the high torque. Who is stealth cyborg touring on a high horse? Covert like Joe Berg, black ops in high court. God glow, divine force, provide your light source. Told her reach for the sky, banger like July 4th. Ain't a holiday when you snowed in from the north. Program a motherboard, now she mine, not yours.
Back to the beginning, the whole world with it. The DJ hit 'em and we keep on winning. Back to the beginning, the whole world with it. The MCs get 'em and we keep on winning.
Individual lyrical miracles giving you kids a few minerals. Listen to them, get into the music. The infinite, lucid, and spiritual rhythmic movement. Imperial energy pivots and enters into you. I live it, it's liberty, spitting these lyrics. They feeling me, shifting my energy into a new dimension. A field of a million entities giving me what I sense to be energy that has sent me to live in this presentness and do it.
To the beginning, the whole world with it. The DJ hit 'em and we keep on winning. The beat starts spinning, the whole world with it. The MCs get 'em and we keep on winning. Back to the beginning.
Exercise law, script certified raw core, lyrics tartar. Everything is pepper slang with Himalayan salt. You just man-tanning player, you cannot play ball. Do not provoke thought, a dark banner turn Hulk. When he slipped through the cracks, then it's San Andreas' fault. With Babylon assault, hit him with 100,000 volts and spray him all.
Back to the beginning, the whole world with it. The DJ hit 'em and we keep on winning. Back to the beginning, the whole world with it. The MCs get 'em and we keep on winning. Back to the beginning, the whole world with it. The DJ hit 'em and we keep on winning. The beat starts spinning, the whole world with it. The MCs get 'em and we keep on winning.
The slaughtering out of the cloth of the authors of the debauchery, talking about the logical robbing. I got the ultimate problem solver to stop us from falling and being all in the columns. They reading probably logically. I'm a positive artist rocking the armor I got as I travel farther and father styles and abolish the God is piling inside of the mind of the crawling toddlers and crawl before us as possible future marvelous models of life.
To the beginning, the whole world with it. The DJ hit 'em and we keep on winning. Back to the beginning, the whole world with it. The MCs get 'em and we keep on winning. Back to the beginning, the whole world with it. The DJ hit 'em and we keep on winning. The beat starts spinning, the whole world with it. The MCs get 'em and we keep on winning. everyone. Let's get a little closer before the game is done. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Reach everybody, reach everyone. Let's get a little closer before the game is done. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run.
Plugging out, communicate. I see the world as we imagine it really fake. Don't get too alarmed, it's the world we create and conceive. Our dreams, our crying shame, our hope, our physical and emotional pain. Everything, the left and right side of the brain. Look across the divide to break the chain. Take the first step forward and ask your name. Find out what's different and what's the same. Find another new person and do it again. And maybe find a new person to recommend. And maybe one left to condemn. Somebody tell them.
Reach everybody, reach everyone. Let's get a little closer before the game's done. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Reach everybody, reach everyone. Let's get a little closer before the game's done. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to
The
run.
vinyl peddler of instrumental memory loops. Forever fresh, I climb Everest with effortless cool. Aspire higher to a place we can better improve. So supply it with the 2-inch tape measurement tool. A moment's notice for the good groove to settle into. Spirits awoke us and told us to remember our truth. Magnum opus chose us to feel your energy boost. Style and focus, child my flow is like it's chemical juice. Salute the veterans, etc. Some genuine clues. Music is medicine. It makes the pendulum move. Extra adrenaline we channeling. Now everyone prove your goals attainable. So reach for whatever you choose.
Reach everybody, reach everyone. Let's get a little closer before the game's done. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Reach everybody, reach everyone. Let's get a little closer before the game's done. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run.
Reaching up and over, reaching up to hold the pieces of the golden region. Something totally for you to go 1,000 miles inward where the outer world extinguishes. And everything is common in perspective and the meaning is magnified. Lying in the jungle bound to keep the mission that you're on, exactly on the target that you mean to hit. Attack the dawn like pachyderms and big and mighty massive swarms that trample all that stand before them. Nothing left after the storm of master rapper writers who have passed beyond the master form and cast enormous magic chord spells on other rappers for no reason. It all was just a bask in a whole task of simply spazzing on a track to cause the average or the crack and fall. Whacking C set on a wall, horses and men gathered round, trying to put them back together after I smacked them all, just so I could have an omelet, get full and travel on, reaching for the galaxies and planets rappers haven't gone yet.
Reach everybody, reach everyone. Let's get a little closer before the game's done. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Reach everybody, reach everyone. Let's get a little closer before the game's done. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run.
Leave your troubles behind. Get lost in the light. The night is alive. Live outside the light. Get lost in the light. Get lost in the night. When you're looking down and you feel low, time has passed, it's everlasting, going slow. And your head is heavy with a heart of stone. Remember that you're not alone. When you're questioning everything and the world around you seems like it's a dream, keep your eyes open even if it all looks wrong. Remember that it won't be long. Hold on just for one more day. Hold on, don't let go of tomorrow. Hold on, we're gonna find our way. We're gonna find our way. We're gonna find Hold on. Just one more day. Hold on. Gotta go tomorrow. Hold on. We're gonna find our way. We're gonna find our way. We're gonna find our way. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna find our way. We're gonna find our way. Hold on.
I don't know where we're going, but for the moment, we're gonna party till the sunrise. I can't promise forever, but while we're together, we're gonna party till the sunrise. You're dancing next to me, and I can feel your energy. There is nothing that can stop us tonight. Waited for too long for this moment I don't wanna miss. I just wanna feel you near me tonight. Oh, we're gonna get lost tonight. Oh, we're gonna get lost tonight. Oh, we're gonna get. We're gonna touch the sky like the birds so high. We're gonna party till the sunrise. Close our eyes and we'll find there'll be no questions why. And we'll party till the sunrise. 'Cause when you're dancing next to me and I can feel your energy, there is nothing that can stop us tonight. Waited for too long for this moment I don't wanna miss. I just wanna feel you near me tonight. Oh, we're gonna get lost tonight. Oh, we're gonna get lost tonight. Oh, we're gonna get.
You know she used to be a model, 'cause everybody loved her eyes.
working 9 to 5. I need to move my body. Well, you could chain me down, but nothing's gonna stop me tonight. No. When we walk right in the playing our song, it would be room not to party. And everyone's dancing to this groove. Look at what we started. I know I'm living my best life. Look at what we started. What we started. We ain't going home tonight. Hands up if you feel alright. To the left and to the right. Look at what we started. Look at what we started. Look at what we've done. Look at what we've done. Look at what we've done. Look at what we started. Look at what we started. Take a moment, catch your breath. Feel it, let it sink in. While you're dancing on your own, go and grab your best friend. I can see it in your eyes, exactly what you're thinking. Exactly what you're thinking. And the bass that drops and the playing our song. We be room not to party, cause we know we're living our best life. Look at what we started. 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 And we walk right in and they're playing our song. It will be room not to party. And everyone's dancing to this groove. Look at what we started. I know I'm living my best life. Look at what we started. What we started. Oh no, no, no. We ain't going home tonight. Hands up if you feel alright. To the left and to the right. Look at what we started. Look at what we started. Look at what we've done. Look at what we've done. Look at what we've done. Look at what we started. Look at what we started. Look at what.
Heartbeat, bodies unwind. The taste of your lips as I'm closing my eyes. Touching, you're part of my mind. A memory, a moment that's so hard to find. I'm feeling sexy. I can't let go. The feel of your body as you're pulling me close. I'm feeling sexy. I can't let go. The one thing I want is for you to go slow. When you hold me like that, go slow. When you touch me like that, go slow. When you kiss me like that, go slow. Go slow. Touching, to become one. The taste of your kiss is hot like the sun. Heartbeat, you're part of my mind. Just breathe for a moment while our bodies align. I'm feeling sexy. I can't let go. The feel of your body as you're pulling me close. I'm feeling sexy. I can't let go. The one thing I want is for you to go slow. When you hold me like that, go slow. When you touch me like that, go slow. When you kiss me like that, go slow. Go slow.
Let's do this for real. Know you wanna feel it, baby. Wanna take you off the grill, then take you home to chill, and do this thing for real. Late at night on the phone, she's the one I can't let go. Memories in the flesh, tell me what you need. Might see me at a party in Jamaica or Bali.
One thing you know about me is I do it
Soon as we get through the door, we'll be moving through the living room, and we can do it on the floor,
whatever way you like.
we can turn the heat up in the kitchen. What way you want, what way you like, girl, I get it on. Let's do this for real. I know you wanna feel it. Wanna take you off the grill, then take you home to chill. Do this thing for real.
Oh yeah. Let's do this for real, baby. Just you and me. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Soon as we get through the door, we'll be moving through the living room, and we can do it on the floor,
Whatever way you like.
we can turn the heat up in the kitchen. What way you want, what way you like, girl, I get it on. Let's do this for real. I know you wanna feel it, baby. Wanna take you off the grill, then take you home to chill. Do this thing for real. Let's do this for real. I know you wanna feel it, baby. Wanna take you off the grill, then take you home to chill. Do this thing for real.
She knows she don't gotta be a hero. A hero, not that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, stop that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, not that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, stop that she knows. God knows I could never hurt you, baby. I know it's overdue, yeah. I hope you never turn into that person, baby, who's never coming through, yeah. I know you wanna be a little bit richer, baby. Maybe a car or two, yeah. They say you suffer from the Californication, baby. Do you believe it too? She knows she don't gotta be a hero. A hero, not that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, stop that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, not that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, stop that she knows. You wanna move away from home and be another gen, huh? And make $1 million too, yeah. You wanna hear the people screaming from the bus at dinner and pop a bottle too, yeah. A real ass don't lie, baby. A fake love don't last too. I know you wanna be real for the camera, girls. So stop playing, stop being you. She knows she don't gotta be a hero. A hero, not that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, stop that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, not that she knows. She don't gotta be a hero. A hero, stop that she knows. Amplified 1,000 times to make it loud. We can be whatever we wanna be. We can make our dreams. Won't let the past replay again. Remember, there's more of us than there are of them. We can do whatever needs to be done. It's a battleground. On the streets and in the air, there's electricity. I feel it now, it's everywhere. It's obvious to see. Yeah. Skyscrapers in the night. We are the city lights. When we shine so bright, 'cause the time is right to shout it out loud. You know it, skyscrapers, you and I. We light up the sky. When we shine so bright, 'cause the time is right to stand up proud. I know that you can hear me now. I know where there's hate, we'll bring love. From the ground up to the sky above. We don't have to settle for more of the same. We can make the rules. Where there's darkness, we'll bring light. Like the morning chases away the night. We'll be there watching when the dawn comes. We'll be dancing to the beat. On the streets and in the air, there's electricity. I feel it now, it's everywhere. It's obvious to see. Skyscrapers in the night. We are the city lights. When we shine so bright, 'cause the time is right to shout it out loud. You know it, skyscrapers, you and I. We light up the sky. When we shine so bright, 'cause the time is right to stand up proud. I used to think that if I'm not the problem, I must be the solution. But my heart sinks. Now I see what happens if we don't find a resolution now. Oh, if I try to make a change, I know we can. If you try to make a change too. Skyscrapers in the night. We are the city lights. When we shine so bright, 'cause the time is right to shout it out loud. You know it, skyscrapers, you and I. We light up the sky. When we shine so bright, 'cause the time is right to stand up
now.
Hello and welcome to the fourth spotlight show of the 2022 Esports Awards season. Once again, demons, it's your boy F. Dot right here. Let me check the framing real quick. The lights are as good as they're going to get, but the show about to get better. You know what time it is? Roll that intro.
And the winner is...
Oh man, what an honor.
Every single one of the people nominated are absolute rock stars.
Welcome back everyone to the Esports Awards.
Maybe this what flying feels like. Maybe this what flying feels like. Maybe this what flying feels like. Maybe this what flying feels like.
All right, gamers, it's that time again. Spotlight show, you know the deal. Creative this time around, and as usual, I am not alone. I've got two people to help me do the heavy lifting and get trapped in some game show stuff. The first one up is somebody known best for this.
Now, FPX, they did drop a game that was against a Fnatic, and we spoke to Zipan.
Cool, my name is Yingsu Collins. I'm the host here at VCT Masters.
Speaking of Leviathan taking down Exit.
Welcome back to Ranking Up. It's been a while. Nice to see you.
DRX, Doug, you already mentioned that you feel like the stocks for DRX are falling this tournament. Tell me why.
Yeah, that's right. One of the best in the business. It's Yinzu Collins, but not just one. We got two people coming through and helping me do the heavy lifting. Shout outs to this guy.
All right. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you all here. Guess what? They showed up both in the server and in person. Map number one was their map. One man does it again. You like him. Any Canadian fans in the audience? I gotta say, I really enjoy that content and I want more of it.
That's right. He was here last year. Now he's here this year. And, well last year and this year. Usually it's like a rule of thirds thing, but whatever. We got three hosts. It's F. Yinzu and Intero. First off, thank you so much in all seriousness for spending your time and coming through here to assist us in the celebration of the Esports Awards. Coming up soon, over in December, but we got to break down some of the finalists. And this time, we dive into the creative side. So again, thank you so much for coming through. Yinzu, appreciate it, your time, and just good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to do something other than Valorant, getting to speak to normal people.
Yeah, a lot of fun kind of, shape-shifting all over the esports world, but now locked down into Valorant. And Tara, what you been up to, bud?
I've just been grinding away at Rainbow Six. Just like Yinsu, I've been singularly focused on one game, and it's been a good year. Actually get to travel and work out of a studio for the first time in 2 years, so that's been pretty nice to escape these four walls.
I totally feel that. Every time we film these things, I'm in a different hotel room working out of a different studio. But it's been a while since that has been the norm. And so it's kind of fun just like getting back in the swing of things for sure. Speaking of which, getting back into the swing of things as far as the show is concerned, we did a couple of online years like everybody, but now back in person. Last year, Texas. This year, Vegas, though. A little bit of a turn up there in Taro. You planning on coming through again?
I'd like to. I had a blast last year. I didn't know what to expect going into Texas. I'd only ever been to Texas once before. It was Austin. It was nice to actually get to go to a different city and meet people in the flesh. There's a lot of people at the Esports Awards that, like, I've seen virtually, but I've never actually gotten to like meet. So being there with your peers at a star-studded night was a lot of fun.
Ginzu, you ever been to Vegas? You want to come this year?
I have never been to Vegas, but as you know, we all love a good after party, don't we? So maybe it will give me an excuse. Esports after parties or something else.
Facts. I am always down to be anybody's excuse to go to an after party. That is my official. That's on my LinkedIn. All right, like straight up and down. So
yeah.
Esports Awards definitely comes through in that regard. We've got some footage of me on the dance floor that won't ever see the light of day, but everyone else we can kind of show and do all that fun stuff. But as far as, y'all's life is concerned, Valorant and Rainbow Six, a lot of cool stuff going on in the esports horizons this year. As far as the day job is concerned, Yinzu, what's been the highlight for you so far?
Oh, wow. Definitely doing my first event in front of a crowd. That was very, very different. I think a lot of people are looking forward to the crowd coming back in, but for me, it was just like, I wanted to do my first event at some point in front of a crowd. Managed to do that at Copenhagen very recently. We have another one coming up in Istanbul, which is going to be really exciting. But yeah, definitely, I think I now understand what every talent means when they're like, yeah, the crowd stuff is the best. Just wait until you get there. So I'm glad I got my first taste. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got to do a show down in Dallas. And Taro, you did a Charlotte major, didn't you?
Oh, it was great. I mean, it was our second event working in North Carolina. I got to explore the city outside of the actual event, but for me, again, same thing. It was our first crowd since February 2020, and the crowd brought it. We had over 3,000 people there. It was loud as hell. It was great, and the energy is what you feed off of, right? Like, to be around people who've gone through like this long live event drought, and to actually have them like come back and be as passionate and as loud as they were, it was phenomenal.
I love the TSM chants in real life. That was a real highlight. The like two people that start TSM and then everyone just starts it, even though TSM won there. But that's you got to carry the meme on.
Exactly. It's still a part of like the esports memitude. You got to get out there and deal with all the memetodes. So shout outs to all of them. Shout outs to the chat monsters, and shout out to everybody that helps us bring everything together. All of our partners that are on board this year, helping us recognize all the excellence out there in the great world of esports. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to do what we do now. And so shout outs to everybody lifting up the platform. A special thank you to
Verizon, Plarium, Tyson Foods, The Truman Factory, Secret Lab, Sizzle Creative.
Without their continued support, we would not be able to do what we are doing. And so, shout outs to all of our partners, for real though. And again, we are jumping into the 2022 Esports Awards season. We've unveiled some finalists so far. Now, it's time to get creative. Off the top end, last year we saw Nadeshot and 100 Thieves run away with this category. This year, we'll see if they can do it again, jumping into Esports Apparel of the Year.
Esports Apparel of the Year. FaZe Clan, Team Liquid, 100 Thieves, FlyQuest, G2 Esports, Cloud9, Fnatic, Optic Gaming, TSM, Team Vitality.
And again, those are our finalists for Esports Apparel of the Year. Shout outs to everybody that got themselves nominated. A lot of hard work to wind up listed among those names. But Yinzu, we were talking, and you have been, let's say, excited to talk about this one real quick.
Oh yeah, as an esports journalist, people probably expect me to care about the journalism category, or maybe the talent, the caster, the host category, and maybe even the content creator. But this one is actually the one that I was the most passionate about, especially last year, because I'm gonna go on the record and say that Team Liquid, they're getting robbed. I feel like they should be winning these awards. I have absolutely no affiliation with Liquid or anyone there, to be honest, but I have a lot of esports merch. I live in esports merch, tracksuits, t-shirts, tops, everything, gym clothes, and Liquid unequivocally for me have had the coolest collaborations. Their merch just feels great. Their apparel feels really good. The quality is really high. And they had a collab with Marvel. Like, need I say more? They have Spider-Man tracksuits. Hello? So for me, I'm fingers crossed, really, really hoping to see them take home this one this year.
They did the Naruto Man collab as well,
Yeah,
right?
it was sick.
Yeah, they've got all that anime. I guess people are looking for something different. They don't just want the collabs. I mean, I don't know. Intero, what's your thoughts in the world of esports apparel?
I side the other way, where the less that something looks like gamer merch, the more I'm inclined to wear it. So for Yinsu, she loves the collaborations with Marvel and stuff like that. To me, as cool as it is to see it happen, I don't think I'd ever wear that kind of stuff out in the wild. I tend to skew more towards the orgs that wear like that more street merch, where it's like, it's a gamer, design if you're going out, but by and large, it looks like something that you could just wear out and about and not have a giant sign over your head that says, I play games. So,
but we'll see. This is the cool part. Everybody can kind of get together and vote. You guys can get your own thoughts out
Liquid.
there. Yeah, well, vote what you want.
I'm rigging this.
We'll tell you to vote Liquid. Go to esportsawards.com/vote. Vote for whoever you want. Yinzu says Liquid, but do that for sure. We're going to switch gears and heat the show up just a little bit and go ahead to find people who make their own. To say merch is just the minimal of what we're getting at. These people make their own costumes. That's right. Esports Cosplay of the Year coming at you right now.
Esports Cosplay of the Year. Little Gem. Innocent's Tears. Analik. Kenpatsu Cosplay. Sky Daddy. Harfy. Peyton Cosplay. Romu. Anna Weber. Larissa Rochefort.
When it comes to esports, this is all in a part of our culture. People really go to the ends of the earth to make their cosplay look fantastic. A lot of hard work goes into this type of stuff.
I'll talk to cosplayers at events, and the fact that they start amassing the materials for these outfits like a year in advance, and they spend that whole time, like all that painstaking effort to put it all together earns a ton of respect on my end. And they look fantastic. They do a great job.
This category is definitely very, very competitive this year. Obviously, not everybody can be nominated, and just the people I've seen on this list so far, I don't even know who's going to come out on top with this one. I think every single one of them deserve definitely their nomination and the title as well, if they can come out with it. So I'm excited to see where the fans are going with this one. And also, you got to watch Cosplay TikTok. You guys are missing out. There's a lot of good stuff on there. I would heavily recommend some. I'll let you know after this recording.
I've heard that TikTok is the spot to kind of see that outlet for sure. So get your votes in esportsawards.com/vote. But cosplay, only one of the facets of our creative world of esports. You got so many different ways to kind of supplement the great world of esports, and a lot of them are creative. That's what we're doing here this entire month, celebrating the creative end of it. So now we get into some more amorphous type stuff. I think this is where we get really cool. We get into the weeds of the whole art meets esports thing. Coming up next, our finalists for Creative Piece of the Year.
Esports Creative Piece of the Year. Fatal, coming for the crown. The Bellhop Gucci Gaming Academy. 2022, here we are. Become the nightmare. Together we rise. The Top Father. Tomorrow we fight. Immortals. Blast Premiere Spring 2022 posters.
There's a lot of good, talented people out there doing a lot of good stuff. So, Intero, I'll come to you because I think all three of us want to talk a lot about this one. So, ready, set, go.
When it comes to these creative pieces, I'm consistently blown away, in particular by the stuff for League of Legends. I know that we're going to talk about individual pieces too, but whatever it is, there's something in the water over there in League. All of these orgs take League so seriously, And even me as somebody who's like, I'm really new to League of Legends esports, I always found it like really, really complicated and too much for my little tiny puny brain. But the content pieces always draw you in. And even if you don't really know the game all that well, being able to invest in the players and the teams and the scene itself is made infinitely easier because of the content that they produce.
The top father one for me is, I think that just literally hits the nail on the head when it comes to being esports creative. I have to talk about Valorant real quick because I want to give a shout out to the Game Changers piece. We don't see many kind of creative pieces around female esports, really. I mean, we're lacking tournaments to begin with in a lot of esports titles. I think Valorant have done an insane job, and to see a piece of content that's that good about the women's scene over in North America is incredible. It's a dream come true. I'm really glad that those stories got told, and I feel like it sets a good precedent that people love that kind of content. So there's no reason as to why other titles and orgs shouldn't be also making this content around the amazing women we have in the scene. So yeah, I just want to give that a shout out.
And, you know, everything you said about the Game Changer, I think, is super sick. However, listen, the Gucci gaming, that was super up my alley. I'm into fashion. I'm into Bardolph. I'm into what was going on there with the whole bellhop deal. Also, I wear a lot of Gucci, and if they want a plus-size dude out there just to represent their brand, they totally can just call me. I'm fine with that. But in all honesty, you know, it's about, like, looking good and being creative with how you navigate the esports space. And I think everybody up here has done a bang-up job at that for sure. So shout-outs again to everybody involved in our creative piece of the year for sure. That does it so far for our finalists, but the 2022 year keeps going on. And I'm going to put these two in the hot seat. We'll be right back with more esports awards. Hello and welcome back to the Esports Awards Spotlight Show number 4. If you're just joining us, thank you so much. Intero and Yinzu, you guys have been fantastic. Intero, in fact, you got a chance to work with Pengu, one of the best players kind of all time. What was that like?
Obviously, casting with somebody new is always a bit of a challenge. It was only, I think, our second official event. We casted together in LA for the North American League Finals too. He's a tremendously knowledgeable and really gifted player, and I think a lot of that really does translate to the broadcast. But as anybody who goes from actively competing to being an active broadcast talent will tell you, the skills that make you a good player are not necessarily those same skills that will make you good on a camera. The fact that he's been able to come in and acclimate to a completely different side of esports so quickly really goes to show you just how talented a person he is. Not a player, not a caster, just talented across the board. And, you know, there's nobody else I'd rather be sharing a mic with right now.
It shows that, you know, just competitor grind set mindset. I have a new thing to learn. There are multiple variables and multiple disciplines. I will learn. And Pengu sounds like he's been able to kind of do just that. Head to head is something I like to do on this show. I take two people who are fantastic pillars of our industry and then try to reduce them to little itty bitty losers. We'll see what happens. We'll be right back with Head to Head.
Time to
All right. Now it's time to go head to head. We've got Yinzu and Intero, two fantastic people from two fantastic scenes. We're going to ask him questions all about esports. First segment of our 3-segment head-to-head feature is home and away. Yinzu knows the world of Valorant, and Intero knows the world of R6. So if they ask a home question, it's about those games. If they go away, though, that's where we have some fun, and they get bonus points if they get it right. So, Yinzu, you're going up first. Question for you: home or away?
I will go home, please. I'll ease myself in.
How much does the operator cost?
I do know this. 4,700.
There it is. Correct. You got it. Home or away, Intero?
I'm going to do, after that humbling, I got to catch up. I'm going to do away. And hope for the best here.
How many Smite World Championships have there been?
Fuck off. Who cares?
Good answer.
Because I'm going to get it wrong.
I mean, just guess a random number. Apparently it works.
Barracuda cares, okay? Be nice to Barracuda.
Smite's actually been around for a long time. But I don't know if it was like... I don't know if it's been one of those esports where it was around for a while, but it didn't have like a proper world championship until later on. I don't know, I'm gonna say 3.
You want to steal, Yinzu?
I'll steal.
Incorrect. You're steal.
There's definitely been more than 3. Because Smite has been around for a hot minute. But by the sound of what you said, it was a lot more than 3. Do you know what? I'm gonna go with my lucky number. I will say 8. Is it 8?
You're correct. There have been 8 world championships going back to 2015. Fastest finger first. I'll see you Google. This time you don't even get a chance to Google because it's about speed. So what's going to happen is I'm going to ask the question and then you guys buzz in and you answer said question. If you get it wrong, you lose a point, and the other player gets a chance to answer.
Okay.
Let's start right about now. What is the most expensive weapon in CSGO?
The op.
Incorrect.
Wait, it's not the op?
It's the LMG, isn't it?
That counts. That counts. LMG is written down here, so it counts.
It's more expensive
You
than
get
the
points for that. Coming up next, what year was Halo Combat Evolved released?
Is it 2003?
Yeah. Incorrect, Yinzu?
2004.
Incorrect, 2001.
Oh.
Next question. What is the name for the cover character for Overwatch?
Tracer.
That's it. I'm already Tracer. Coming up next, Spike, Crow, and Leon are all legendary characters from what mobile game?
Clash of Clans?
Incorrect. It's Brawl Stars. I like that they have a playable cactus. Next question. Who was the first player in the LEC to win 2 titles with 2 different teams?
Caps.
Correct. Next question. How many iterations of the Super Smash Bros. Series has there been?
There's been 4.
Incorrect, Yinzu.
6.
It's 5. It's right in between. Next question. How many Mobile Legends Bang Bang World Champions have there been?
5.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Intero.
No, I have no idea.
Next question. Which Call of Duty player has the most major tournament wins?
Crim6?
Yes!
Easy.
I get excited about Crim6, I'm sorry. Next question. Who was the first Dota 2 player to reach 12,000 MMR? That's absurd, by the way.
The only Dota 2 player I know is Sumail.
Not him, nope.
I'll go for, it's gotta be one. A No-Tail?
Incorrect. It is 23 Savage. And now, Connect 4. This is a really creative part of the head-to-head segment. So basically what happens is, I will ask, I have 4 clues in total, and I'm going to reveal them one by one. And your goal is to guess the esport that I'm talking about. So for example, if I was talking about basketball, let's say, I would say ball, and then I would say hoop, then I would say arena, and then I would say the Bulls, right? And then you would say basketball. If you guess with only one question, one clue revealed, you get all 4 points. If it takes me all 4 clues for you to get it, then you get 1 point, and there's stuff in between. There are no... If you get it wrong, the other person guesses with all possible clues for 1 point. So we only go through the whole rigmarole for 1 point at a time. All right, Yinzu, you can go first here. Here we go. Your first question, or your first clue, is Genesis.
And it's a game?
Yes, these are titles.
Okay, I'll take another clue, please.
Genesis, 5th. Is your third clue.
Okay. It's a Pokemon game.
Genesis and 5th are your other 2 clues.
Pokemon. Do I have to be that specific about which Pokemon?
No. Because you're wrong. In Taro, you get the opportunity now. Genesis, 5th, Pokemon Stadium, and the 4th clue is which?
It's is it the Nintendo Online that allows you to play old games? What's that called? You can play Genesis games on it.
I'm not sure here. Is that your final answer though?
I mean, I don't know the name of it. I think it's like the Virtual Console or something like that. But I mean, yeah, that's got to be my guess. It's probably wrong, but
it is wrong. It is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So Smash Bros. Ultimate is on the Switch. Pokemon Stadium is a map. It is the 5th entry in the Smash Bros. Series. And Genesis is the name of a major that they play.
Oh, I never would have got that.
Everything else made sense, by the way, for mine as well. That's unlucky. Because it is correct.
All right. Back to Intero. Your first clue is Zipline.
Apex Legends.
4 points. Just like that. We have points being totaled up at the end. And there you bonus points for whoever wants to guess who won.
Oh, I did not win. I tanked.
I don't think I won. I was in the negatives at one point.
I tanked that last section.
I think the Apex, I think getting Apex on the 4th, or on the immediate, like getting all 4 points, I think that helped. But I don't know about the rest.
It is Intero. He wins by exactly 4 points.
Oh,
it was an Apex Legends question. Intero, I expect to see you at the next Smite World Championship.
Number 9, apparently.
The ninth one, yeah.
We'll hang out. Hey, it's Esports in Atlanta, so I'm always excited for that for sure.
That's cool.
Coming up next, though, we have our 5 mobile moments brought to you by Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband. Great plays, fails, and funny moments. These are your 5 mobile moments brought to you by Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband. Dropping in at number 5 for this month is Team Soul. They're one of the biggest names in PUBG Mobile, and this clip is a reason why. Take a look as Soul engages on Godlike, and honestly, Godlike has the upper hand for a little bit. You see Jonathan, he's out there taking some shots across the field, and then Omega falls down in the close quarters combat. So Godlike, they're 4 alive, and Soul only 2 standing. So Godlike, even though they have the upper hand, they decide they don't want any part of this. They bail out the back, they get in the whip, and they book it. Problem, look who's lurking. Soul Goblin sitting outside. I fight for my friends, he says, and like a laser beam, just tracks the car going across. Neo eats it, and then following up, they jump out. Goblin's not done. The bullets keep coming. Neo finishes off, and Zeod also down. Follow that up with Jonathan sitting down. And all of a sudden, Seoul, a lot more comfortable. Switching things up a bit, number 4, we got Brawlhalla. This is the 2v2 Summer Championship doubles over in Europe. Spyrox and Coco are who we looking at. They're in the red trunks doing this. The 1-2 punch, we call that the alley-oop. And don't worry, I don't have a replay machine, but the boys were nice enough to do it twice. You absolutely love to see that level of teamwork, camaraderie, family. That's what it's about. It's about family. And also just making sure that you take the other team to town, 2 stock of them or whatnot. Doubles. Great work from Spyrox and Coco. Well, it wouldn't be Mobile Moments if we don't talk a little bit of Free Fire. And so here we go. Look at this wild circle towards the end. TG, one of the teams to beat, and Roman, the guy to look at. Zed's here. He's trying to fight over on the other side of the rock, but it ain't no thing. And OMG Buck, they're going to fall down as well. But watch how it all unfolds. Triple kill for Roman. Not done yet. Wants to bark on in here. Roman, one man by himself, takes down the guy on the high road. They're trying to fight through the wall. Doesn't matter. Roman walks in the circle, takes him down. It's all Roman, baby. Want to go bowling? And coming in at number 2, we've got some Call of Duty Mobile. Team Godlike. We saw them earlier on the wrong side of one of our mobile moments. This time, though, all the way up, the Call of Duty team is looking fantastic as they find themselves in the multiplayer grand finals of the COD Mobile India Challenge. Now, they had to work all the way through the tournament, but then they do things like this. Kills on the objective, kills off the objective, and all around, just a chaotic presence on the field, and they win the Call of Duty Mobile India Challenge multiplayer grand finals. A fantastic look for Godlike Esports. We still have one more mobile moment for the month of July, and of course, it's a World Championship. The Arena of Valor International Championship 2022. It's all about V-Gaming versus one team. And, well, their name is One Team. And so V-Gaming comes through and takes them over. In the last game, 12 kills to 2. A dominant victory here for VGM as they take over, and they are your AIC champions for 2022. And that's your 5 mobile moments brought to you by Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband. Always love to see what's going on in the world of mobile. But as far as our World of Esports awards, we keep pushing on. We've got Collegiate coming at you, and a special friend joins the set. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back with more Esports awards. It's the 4th spotlight show of the Esports Awards 2022 season. We're getting ever so close to the big show. That, of course, is in Las Vegas, December 13th. And those are the important things you need to know. You can get tickets yourself, esportsawards.com/tickets right there. Join us at the big show, Las Vegas, December 13th. Those are the bullet points. And these are my 2 co-hosts. Collegiate has become a big part of what we do here in the esports world. I host the Collegiate Rocket League scene, so I can speak first and foremost on how important, it is to see colleges get involved for sure. There's a number of people, the boots on the ground, so to speak, that are doing that hard work, and we celebrate them here at the Esports Awards as well. So here are your finalists for Esports Collegiate Program of the Year and Esports Collegiate Ambassador of the Year for 2022.
Esports Collegiate Ambassador of the Year. Kevin Huang. Justin Banausing. Jack Fenton. Adam Antor. Sergio Physics Brack. Daniel Clerk. Eugenia Yun. Niall Sky Kawaloa. Christine Fan. Ryan Johnson. Esports Collegiate Program of the Year. Boise State University. Maryville University. University of Hawaii. University of Warwick. St. Thomas University. Illinois State University. Northwood University. Grand Canyon University. University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Southern University.
Thanks, cool kids. Like I said, the collegiate stuff in esports, super, super important. You love to see whether it's a path to pro or just a way to get involved in school. And so I think, extending esports into the collegiate world, just a lot of different facets going on there when you hit the field with the team.
Yeah, I got to say, when we were at the Charlotte Major just a couple months ago, I was astonished with how many people were in their collegiate jerseys. And we did a meet and greet, and it honestly feels like every other person who was coming up to get something signed was getting a jersey signed or a poster signed and saying, oh, I play on whichever, university or whichever college team. And it's so impressive to me because when I was in university, which was nothing like that, and now it's like all around Toronto and surrounding areas in Ontario, it's like they're investing in like labs for students to be able to play and train. And there's actual programs now. A couple colleges around here have actually started like esports management programs. One of the guys who I think he owns Parabellum, the esports org, also teaches a course on it here in Toronto. So it's incredible to see the growth that's come about. And frankly, I think it really helps esports as an industry because now there's a proper way into, the ecosystem. Whereas before it was just like you have a mic, you cast at home. Now there's an actual path for you to get into it and people can start learning the ropes much easier.
Super cool to see people kind of pushing that one forward. We're going to push our show forward real quick and get into some finalists here again for the creative side of things. Earlier we had creative piece of the year. Now we're going into the individual minds. These are your finalists for Esports Creative of 2022.
Esports Creative of the Year. Caroline Parker Stark. Roma Bibb. Liquid Enigma. Euler Araujo. Sesso HQ. Ella Pravitz. Jay Braga. Christian Skimmelin.
I mean, this is a big category. What do you think it requires? What do you need to see out of your finalist for Creative of the Year?
I mean, we were praising and expressing how much we love those creative pieces we saw a little bit earlier in the show. All these huge productions and humorous pieces, videos, even posters that, like we saw earlier. And I think those things don't just happen. I think we have to remember that there are real people out there making these creative decisions. And I think a lot of the people, I mean, all of the people on the nominations list all deserve to be there, of course. But the fact that they were able, probably sat in a room with a lot of the members of their team in their orgs and so on, and came up with these little ideas and then made it happen and turned it into what we've seen today, to me, it's just mind-blowing. And obviously it takes a huge group of people to make these things happen. And I'm just really glad that we get to shine some light, put some spotlight on these people behind the scenes that maybe a lot of you guys at home aren't familiar with, but I'm pretty sure they've definitely made a lot of crazy, cool things that you've seen in the esports world. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to snatch this one.
When it comes down to it, definitely hard stuff to get going. So let your favorite creator know how you're feeling by dropping your vote. esportsawards.com/vote. And we'll go from the individuals and we'll zoom out and take a look at the teams here, because again, we can look at individuals kind of making things and being creative, but when it comes down to esports, there's a plethora of people behind these initiatives. So let's take a deeper look into the world of creative. Let's go ahead and look at our finalists for Creative Team of the Year 2022.
Esports Creative Team of the Year. Sentinels, Loud, AOE Creative, Paper Crowns, North Studio, G2 Esports, Optic Gaming, Team Liquid, Mad Lions, 100 Thieves, Team Vitality.
And there you have it. Congratulations to all of our finalists in Creative Team of the Year. There's obviously a ton of people behind the scenes making everything work out here at Yinzu. So when I look at Creative Team of the Year, this is exciting because there's so many unsung heroes, and I think this is really where they get their little bit of shine.
I gotta shout out to the people that have been pushing the boundaries as well. Every year we get something new. It's not like people rehashing things over and over again. Even when it comes to little things like roster announcement, I think people are pushing it these days. Some of the teams that have been nominated have been doing things like that. It's not easy to keep your fans entertained and get them to care about the org and the personalities. But I think our teams have been doing a really, really good job. And I can't wait to see what they kind of do next year. Now, the world opens up a little bit. They have more opportunities to go outside, to film, to have cool collaborations. So yeah, I'm really happy and glad to see all of the creativity, there we go, that we've seen this year.
Yeah, I think there's an important space here, where artists get to kind of push the boundaries like you're talking about. But in Terra, then we ask those creatives to kind of come and corral everything into digestible content, quote, end quote, without making it too sterile. Because, this is, kind of a combination of it all.
Yeah, and I honestly think that if you look at the nominees that we have this year, there's some names on there that have been here for ages. And I honestly think even if they themselves haven't won this award, they are certainly responsible for pushing this category forwards. We've all been in esports for quite a while. I remember back 4 or 5 years ago, these types of content pieces just really didn't exist. They did, but they were few and far between, and there was only a couple orgs doing them. I feel like the baseline has changed now. The bar's been raised to such a point where if you're just kind of hastily cobbling together some roster announcement and it looks low effort, you're going to get clowned on Twitter for it, right?
Oh, yeah.
The fact that we have these huge orgs spending, frankly, a lot of time and a lot of money on roster announcement videos or, partnerships with, polos or etc., like just type merch and any other, type of apparel company, it makes everybody else have to rise to that same occasion. And when there's thousands of things fighting for your attention every hour in esports, it's nice to see that all of these orgs are not just stepping up their game, but doing it in their own way instead of just copying what, G2 or Liquid or whomever are doing.
I eat this stuff up. I think a lot of people do a lot of good work. And again, understanding the intersection of brand integration and management, all that, all those buzzwords are important for us to keep doing what we do. So let's make it fun. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it creative. And you can see teams like 100 Thieves do their stuff with the Lexus NX activation, and things like that are important. They can be fun and they can be creative. And so that's absolutely what we're celebrating here. All the creatives around the industry, whether they're doing sponsored stuff like that or just putting together a roster announcement, like you said, gotta keep it moving. So let us know how you're feeling. esportsawards.com/vote. Get your vote in. Reminder, you can get tickets as well. esportsawards.com/tickets. And you can join us in December in Las Vegas. But we got another friend joining us earlier today. I mentioned it, and now we're going to do it. Jake Lucky joined me, and we talked a little bit about esports. Here's what we had to say. Hey, what's good, friends? It's F.Tom Manager right here. And as usual, Esports Awards coming at you with someone from the world of esports. Jake Lucky. Big guy in this scene, and I'm pretty excited to sit down and chat. So, hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How about yourself? I'm glad to be here, by the way.
It's kind of cool to sit down and chat.
Yeah, exactly, man. I just tweet way too much, so I'm glad to be here, and I'm happy to spit back and forth with you.
In any event, I mean, you've been crushing it in the esports world. Like I said, you've been doing a lot of esports talk. Quite literally, that was the name of the show once upon a time. Now, doing different things, but in general, you're guy, microphone, esports topics, right?
Yeah. Like I said before, I like to tweet a lot about the news out there and talk about a lot of things going on. And, this year and especially late last year, a lot of things changed in this space. So stepping a bit away from just making news videos and, tweeting quite a bit about everything ongoing in esports, gaming, and the streaming world. So it's been a fun time.
Like I said, you've been a big part of that. You mentioned kind of trying different things here and there as opposed to just like reporting the news. So like, all right. What do you get into?
Yeah, well, I mean, prior I was at Esports Talk and absolutely loved it there. We were uploading several videos a day, pretty much on anything we could cover and talk about that created a big discussion. And as you know, in esports and gaming, there's always huge discussions every single day. We have things happening. So I left there and I joined Full Squad Gaming. And ever since, it's not just daily videos, but going on bus tours. And you don't just talk about some of the esports news, but you also talk about there's that streamer drama every now and again, getting to do interviews like you yourself do as well. There's just so much content that's been, I would say, discovered in the last few years and is going to continue to develop. So I don't know. It's been a little bit of everything throughout the past year and hopefully continues to be that.
Talk us through like floor one and then some. What's going on with Full Squad Gaming?
Yeah. So earlier this year, Full Squad Gaming, I mean, really, really generous of them to even talk with me and to get to sign with them. It's a huge opportunity for me because I'm just one guy over there. They have Snapchat shows, widely known on TikTok as well. I'm just the guy who talks about news over there, but Full Squad's got a lot going on outside of just me. And they provide me the opportunity to go on a bus tour and to go across the country from California to Florida, talking to gaming figures and sports figures that are in gaming. So a lot of things ongoing. And like you said, we're also still trying to tippy toe into what content is still out there yet discovered, right? You have these watch parties and you have react content and you have unique content coming from all these groups out there. So Full Squad Gaming, it has been a real blessing to me because they've allowed me to, take my steps into things that I was not doing with Esports Talk. So a lot of things in the works, as I'm sure a lot of people are working on where their place is going to be in the space. So a lot of announcements hopefully coming in the next year or so.
Full Squad Gaming, and you guys are nominated for Content Group of the Year. That's a big deal. So, like, straight up, congratulations. What was the vibe like when y'all found out?
This is my first time personally being nominated with this team, obviously, and it's the first time since Esports Talk. So, I mean, a huge thanks to the award show and a huge thanks to those guys because of them, I had the chance to even be nominated alongside them. So we were all ecstatic. We were all in the group chat. And we do realize the people we were nominated alongside, all right? Like some people that are making absolute waves in this space. So as a team, we were all very, very thankful, very fortunate to be in this situation so early on. And winning, like I said back in Esports Talk, winning is not the goal, just a nomination to be put alongside such giant names and to have hopefully a fun night when we all arrive there for the awards. That's the big achievement. So the achievement's already been done, and we were so freaking excited.
Listen, I know you're the esports closet guy, but I It's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna grill your outfit come red carpet time. So you better come dressed to the nines, my guy. You ready?
Well, I'm usually wearing jorts, so this is going to be the one night of the year that I actually am looking kind of nice. So please be kind.
I'll be kind if you pull it off. You know, we got to create. We live in a world of competition. We got to create that competition.
Yeah, we'll set the standard. We'll set the standard.
We'll see how it works out. But that moves us over to the other stuff that you're doing. Esports Closet, which this is the job that I'm like jealous of. You just have esports orgs mail you their cool stuff, and then you like rock it and look hot. That's the whole job, right?
I was always the one begging people on Twitter for jerseys and clothes. So the fact that it somehow came to this has been like, I can't even begin. And people assume naturally, I can't blame them that I have like a lot of money, but I can't afford to spend $60 for every jersey and piece of clothing that I want. So I started tweeting at them and begging my gourd off. But me and my girlfriend also have been running Esports Closet together. And it's been, over the past year, can I show this?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it right there.
POS?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It goes a bit further, but we literally, we're in a smaller apartment and we need a second closet. And so it's been so much fun. Like the first ever person to give me a jersey, send me a jersey was Nate Shot with 100 Thieves, which was like mind blowing. And after that worked, I just started asking other teams, and all of a sudden there was interest for those kind of posts. So the fact that it's come to now having its own Twitter account, having its own closet is just, like you said, it's one of those things you don't see coming, but it's so rewarding and so freaking cool that in the world of gaming, it's somehow worked out.
Can I ask you your favorite? Is there a way we can get you to say your favorite?
No, you can. So me and Alex, my girlfriend, we've talked to a lot of teams. Like we're a bit lazy and it's tough to keep up with everybody. But over the past year and a half, 2 years of building it, we've talked to a lot of teams out there. It's a team known as Paper Rex, and they're killing it in Valorant right now. It's their main roster, but they're absolutely killing it. I would say a smaller esports organization because they are still a bit newer to the space. The hands down coolest jerseys we've ever received. We've kept in touch with them over the past few months, and they were the first small team to send us a jersey that it went viral. Like people love this thing. And it just so happens they released their second version of this jersey last week. And we shouted it out and everything because it was just so cool. And they sold out in 4 minutes for a small team. And it's like, wow. To even like play like a small part in that, it was just like, and they were DMing us. It was just so freaking cool to see. Like there's so many different aspects to the gaming space, and clothing and merch has clearly become a part of that.
I'll hard shift because I do some research, and the research that I have here is, bro, why are people DMing you their shopping list? Okay, this is a meme. I don't get this at all. You got to fill us in.
Yeah, Twitter's a weird one, man. If you ever tweet out something that people are DMing you, it's probably going to make more people DM you that. This one was out of the blue. And honestly, these are the reasons why I love social media is because out of nowhere, some guy just DM'd me a 14-page list of everything he wanted. It seemed like he wanted the entire grocery store. And so, it's one of those lighter days, those slow news days. So I tweet out, oh man, what the frick is this? And then everyone and their mom is sending me what they want from the grocery store. So it's like one of those small moments where you just got to talk about it. And then it creates a fun little moment in itself.
Absolutely. But, great talking to you. Great kind of chatting about what's been going on in the world of Jake Lucky. As I said, you're kind of the guy that I've looked to for a lot of not just like esports news, but just you've got your finger on the pulse of the industry, and I think that's a lot of fun to kind of follow. So time is yours now. Any shout outs or anything you want to bring attention to? That's all you.
Thanks to Esports Awards. I'm freaking excited. It's gonna be a good one. I think you guys have some other announcements on the way that I will not talk about, but I'm so freaking excited for the weekend to come, and it's gonna be a great way to end the year. Huge shouts to Full Squad Gaming for giving me all the opportunities to not just speak for them on behalf of the nomination, but I know we're all so excited. Am I like the last line of this whole thing?
You can be, yeah, sure.
And we will see you guys in December at the motherfucking Esports Awards, baby.
Once again, thank you to our friend Jake Lucky, spending some time. Always good to talk esports. So that's what we're doing. But we're done talking esports on this Spotlight show. All of our creative finalists have been revealed, and now it's time for you to reveal who you're voting for. esportsawards.com/vote. Let us know who kind of tickled your fancy this year and who you want to see on that big stage in December. Intero, it's been an absolute blast. Thank you so much for spending your time here and, classing the place up a bit.
Well, thanks very much. I like our matching cardigans. I would jokingly say, yeah, we coordinated ahead of the show, but I actually messaged you.
Yeah.
I asked him what he was wearing on the show this morning, and he's like, yeah, I'm just wearing like a shirt and a cardigan. And I was like, I can put that together. So let's, as well dressed as you always are, I can't wait to see what you're wearing in Vegas.
Ooh, likewise, my friend. And Yinzu, I hope I see you there this year.
Yeah, I'll bring my cardigan.
Maybe a bit late.
I'll bring it and match you two. Thank you for having me.
It'll work out. I mean, yeah, it'll be cold. Hopefully you can kind of bring some warmth because you've been so warm on the show as always, in all sincerity. Thank you so much for your time. Y'all always kill it. And on a personal note, just glad to see you. Esports were full of friends. So again, out to you guys. Please join us and be our friends at the big show. esportsawards.com/tickets. December 13th, Resorts World, Las Vegas. I'll be there. Hope you are too. See you then. Peace.
How on earth is that Tom Clancy? First and foremost, that's like the least played Tom Clancy game of all time. Why would you pick that one? Number two, how the fuck do all four of those fit in Hawks versus other things? You picked the most obscure Tom Clancy game.